Hey guys, welcome to Older Men Secrets. Imagine you're a guy in your 40s, 50s, or even 60s. You've got a ton of life experience, a solid career, and you're comfortable in your own skin. But deep down, you're looking for something new, a fresh start with a younger woman. That's not some crazy fantasy. Trust me, many men in our age bracket are drawn to the energy, modern perspective, and vibrant spirit that a younger partner can bring to their lives. After all the years of working hard and building a life, maybe you want a companion who can help you see the world with a fresh set of eyes. Like a cool breeze blowing through a familiar garden. But here's the thing. It's those seemingly small mistakes in your approach that can turn that dream into a distant reality. Avoiding these common mistakes is crucial. Not only do they stop a potential relationship from ever getting off the ground, but they can also chip away at your confidence. Think about it. If you keep making the same missteps, you'll start to feel discouraged, doubt yourself, and might even miss out on a truly great opportunity. But don't worry, that's what we're here for. Today, we're going to break down the 5 most common blunders men make when dating younger women. We'll give you some relatable examples and practical solutions to fix them. We're talking about everything from trying too hard to act young, getting fixated on the age gap, forgetting to listen, neglecting your appearance, and having unrealistic expectations. We'll tackle each one, step by step. You'll see that with just a few simple adjustments, you can turn your perceived weaknesses into strengths and build a genuine, lasting connection. Picture this: the aroma of coffee on a first date, her infectious laughter as you share a story, and the admiration shining in her eyes. That's what's waiting for you if you get this right. Ready to dive in? Let's start with the first mistake so you can start feeling more confident today. Mistake number 1. Trying too hard to be young. Let's start with the first big mistake. Imagine you're standing in front of the mirror, trying on a brightly colored, graphic t-shirt that feels completely foreign to you. Or maybe you're trying to use slang like slay or no cap that you've never used before. That's a surefire sign you're making this mistake. Many older guys think that to attract a younger woman, they have to imitate the style, language, and behavior of a younger generation. But the truth is, this just makes you look forced and inauthentic, like a bad imitation of yourself. Here's a relatable example. You're on a date, and you try to say something like, "Your outfit is straight fire, sis," when your normal way of speaking is calm and measured. She might smile politely, but deep down, she's thinking, "Wow, he's trying way too hard." What's the result? You lose your greatest asset, the confidence and worldly wisdom that comes with your life experience. Younger women are attracted to a man who is grounded and authentic, not someone who's awkwardly trying to rebrand themselves as younger. This can make the date feel awkward, the conversation stilted, and she'll likely start to pull away because she senses the lack of genuineness. The solution here is simple and effective. Focus on your strengths. Embrace your maturity and confidence. Dress in a way that's stylish and age-appropriate, like a crisp button-down shirt paired with comfortable trousers, to project a sense of seasoned masculinity. Share stories from your life naturally, like a memorable travel experience or a lesson you learned at work. Instead of forcing yourself to talk about the latest trends, you'll find that when you're just being yourself, you become more attractive than ever. Imagine her eyes lighting up as she listens to you speak, the subtle scent of your cologne filling the cozy space. That's the real way to win her over, isn't it? Try it, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Mistake number 2. Fixating on the age gap. This is a mental trap many older men fall into, and it makes everything feel awkward. Instead of enjoying the moment together, you get insecure and constantly bring up the age difference or compare yourself to younger guys. It's as if you're building an invisible wall between you and her. Imagine a cozy date with flickering candlelight and a soft floral scent in the air. And then you say something like, "I'm so much older, I probably can't keep up with you." When you repeat this, she'll start to feel uncomfortable, as if she's constantly being reminded of a gap that doesn't need to exist. A real-life example. You meet an energetic, dynamic woman, but you keep saying things like, "You're so young, I don't know if we'd be a good match." The result? The conversation becomes heavy, and the relationship gets defined by a number instead of your shared interests. She might see it as a lack of confidence. And over time, a distance will form, not because of the actual age gap, but because you created the barrier yourself. The biggest consequence is that you lose the chance for a deep connection and you end up feeling exhausted and more self-conscious. Here's what you need to do. Let go of that fixation. Focus on what you have in common, shared hobbies, life goals, or funny stories you can both share. Avoid mentioning the age difference unless it's genuinely relevant. Because love isn't a competition. Think about a walk in the park, hand in hand, where you tell her about your past travels and she shares her dreams for the future. That's where the real connection happens. You'll find that when you're confident in who you are, she'll be drawn to your life experience, your warm smile, and your listening eyes. Try it today and turn the age difference into an asset. Like a fine wine that gets better with time. She'll sense that authenticity, and the gap will disappear in those moments of genuine connection. Mistake number 3. Forgetting to listen and empathize. This is a subtle but dangerous mistake. Like a cold draft creeping into a warm room. Many men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, with all their accumulated experience, have a habit of talking about themselves or imposing their views. They forget that younger women need to be heard and feel genuinely cared for. You might go on and on about your career achievements or life lessons without ever pausing to ask what she thinks or how she feels. Imagine this scene. A quiet evening. Soft music playing in a small restaurant. The scent of food mixing with her light perfume. But you're busy telling stories like, "Back in my day, I did this and had this success." Without ever asking, "How was your day? What do you love about your job?" She sits there, smiling politely, but inside, she's thinking, "He doesn't really care about me." The consequences are heartbreaking. She feels disrespected and there's no two-way connection. Younger women often seek an equal partnership where they can share their dreams and fears. Not just listen to a one-sided lecture. Over time, a distance will form, the dates will become boring, and she might leave to find someone who knows how to listen. The solution is to practice active listening, a simple but powerful art. Start with open-ended questions like, "Tell me about your hobbies. I'd love to know more," or, "What do you think about that?" Encourage her to share and truly focus, nod, make eye contact, and feel the emotions in her voice and her subtle smiles. You'll find that when you do this, the atmosphere becomes more intimate, as if two souls are connecting. Imagine the sound of her laughter as she tells a story, your hand gently reaching out to show your support, and that connection making both of your hearts flutter. That's how you turn this mistake into an opportunity. Try it, and you'll be amazed at the power of genuine empathy. Mistake number 4. Neglecting your appearance or health. This is a mistake that kills a first impression right from the start. Like a beautiful painting covered in dust. A lot of guys in their 50s and 60s think their age is a barrier. So they stop taking care of themselves, they wear outdated or messy clothes. Or their health declines, leaving them low on energy. If you show up for a date in a wrinkled shirt, with messy hair, or just looking tired and lifeless, how can she not feel let down? At a first date, showing up in ill-fitting clothes and with a bit of a beer gut can send the wrong message. She might think, "If he doesn't respect himself, how can he respect me?" A real-life example. You take her for a walk in the park. But your health isn't great, so you get tired quickly and can't keep up with her energetic pace. The outcome is clear. A bad first impression makes a younger woman lose interest from the get-go. They are attracted to confidence and vitality, not the image of a man who has given up. Over time, she'll drift away because the relationship feels lifeless, lacking both external and internal attraction. Here's the simple, yet incredibly effective, solution. Invest in yourself. Start with your appearance. Choose a simple, classic style, a well-fitting polo shirt paired with comfortable jeans. For example, that projects a sense of mature masculinity. You don't need to follow trends, just be neat and clean. When you walk in, she should be impressed by how well put together you are. For your health, maintain a healthy lifestyle. Get some light exercise 3 or 4 times a week. Like a morning walk in the fresh air. Breathing deeply to fill your body with energy. Eat a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables to keep your skin glowing and your eyes bright. You'll feel the change. Your dates will be more fun. You'll be confident holding her hand on a walk. And you'll share laughter with the wind. This is how you turn a mistake into an advantage. Try it. Taking care of yourself isn't just for her. It's so you can love your life more every day. Mistake number 5. Having unrealistic expectations or being overly controlling. This is a mistake that acts like an invisible rope, strangling a relationship instead of letting it soar. Many older men, with their traditional values and stable lifestyles, often try to impose them on younger women. They expect her to change to fit their mold, to give up modern hobbies or follow their slower pace of life. You might think this is a way to guide or protect her. But in reality, it just makes her feel trapped. When you're dating a younger woman, you might say things like, "Stop using social media so much, I don't like it." Or you might ask her to skip get-togethers with her friends to fit into your traditional routine. A real-life example. You want her to cook old-school family meals while she prefers to explore modern street food. And you keep pressuring her, thinking it's what's best for you. The outcome is truly unfortunate. She feels like she's losing her freedom and her personality is being stifled. Like a bird in a cage. Younger women need space to be themselves and pursue their passions. They don't want to be controlled. Over time, that suffocating feeling leads to conflict, arguments, and eventually, an irreconcilable distance. She might choose to leave to find someone who respects her for who she is. The solution is to learn to respect generational differences and turn them into a bridge instead of a barrier. Find common ground, like exploring a new hobby together. You can share your life experience, and she can bring her fresh perspective. Build a relationship on equality where you both learn from each other. Maybe you listen to some of her music, and she listens to your stories. Be flexible and supportive of her passions without judgment. Imagine gently holding her hand on a walk, feeling your hearts beat in sync despite your differences. You'll find that when you show that kind of respect, your love becomes stronger and more colorful. That's the power of understanding. Try it, and you'll keep her heart forever. So there you have it. Guys, we've broken down the 5 most common dating mistakes. First, trying too hard to be young, which kills your natural charm. Second, fixating on the age gap, which creates an invisible barrier. Third, failing to listen, which makes the relationship one-sided. Fourth, neglecting your appearance and health, which ruins the first impression. And last but not least, having unrealistic expectations or being controlling, which suffocates her. These mistakes don't just push younger women away, they also make it harder for you. But remember, the first step to change is simply recognizing them. Age is just a number. What matters is how you build the connection. I want you to remember that as a source of encouragement. Don't wait. Start applying these tips today. A confident smile, a thoughtful question, a well-put-together outfit. These small changes will open the door to love. You deserve that happiness, and she's waiting for a man just like you. Take action, and your life will respond with wonderful surprises. Thank you so much for watching. Your support is what motivates us to keep sharing these insights. I wish you the best of luck in your dating life. And I'll see you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Older Men Secrets, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future videos on dating and self-improvement.